Hi, everybody. This is my second video for the 8th day of Christmas. And I guess we will continue the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. Hopefully, I can do one a day. I know the weekend's going to be pretty busy, but I'm going to try very hard to do it. But I do like to highlight some of my products, and this one in particular is one of my favorites. Of course, they're all my favorites, but I just love the Creative Memories products. So with that in mind, I want to highlight today the Border Maker system, and I do use that a lot. And I want to just talk a little bit in depth about it. So when you purchase the Border Maker system, automatically, it's almost like it's always on sale. You get, of course, the cartridge holder and the paper holder. And you always get the picket fence. That's standard. The picket fence is always in that. But you also get your choice of a second Border Maker cartridge. Now, I don't know what that particular Border Maker cartridge is now. It changes, but it is a second one. So 2 Border Maker cartridges at $18.50 a piece cost as much as the whole system when you first buy it at $30 or less. This costs less than 2 Border Maker cartridges. So, and it is something that you want to collect. And the Border Maker cartridges come out frequently. New ones come out all the time. But to make space for those new ones, they have to sell out of the old ones. And that is why if you see something you like, order it, because it's not going to be there that long. They sell out quickly. But I do want to show you what you can do with that picket fence. So, and I'll show you a few other things that you can do with the Border Maker cartridge today. So let's see. I'll put that aside. I'll put the picket fence, and you just kind of slide the cartridge into that cartridge holder like that. It's very simple. With the paper holder, you open it. Well, first of all, this one here is a guide for your paper, that side there. And I may have talked about this, but maybe not so much in depth. So you line it up so that you know that it's going to be straight and you're going to get a straight border. And you close it. There's a magnet that holds that down. You fold that gray piece back. And there's a notch here. And there's a notch here. So you're going to line each notch up. And as you do that, you're going to feel it catch. These 2 little things catch into these. And there are 6 cuts for each border. So you make sure it locks in. And it does. And I can see that these, whoops, I moved it. These 2 are lining up. So you just punch. Now, this picket fence one is a type of border that stays on the paper. And there are 3 different types of borders. This one punches through and stays on the paper. Let's move these scraps over. I want to show you something with this other stuff. Okay. So now you take it out and you have a nice picket fence. You can keep it on here or you can cut it. And the other thing that you can do with this is take a strip of paper and weave it through. Let's see. So it could be a little bit wider than this. I cut this kind of narrow, but you can weave a piece of paper through. Let me cut another piece that's wider. I don't know if I have another pink that'll match. Let's try this one. I'm going to go with, I think, a 1/2 inch. Maybe this will feed in. Yeah, that 1/2 inch feeds in a lot better than the much narrower one. So you just kind of weave it through. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I just want you to get an idea of some of the very creative things you can do. And I wonder if you can get another. This is the type of border that falls off the page. It's a standalone border. I bet you can. Well, there might be some. This is a little too wide to go through that. But there might be some that would go through. But what I want to show you with this one is that that's really pretty. Really pretty pink on that side. And against the raspberry, it looks really nice. But if you turn it over, you get a whole different look. If you use some pattern paper, you get a different look to your borders. And the different things you can do with a standalone border, you can put it on the edge. You can edge it on the edge of a photo mat or journal box and get a nice look. You can do it this way and then just take your scissors and snip it there. Or you can turn it this way and edge it that way. So putting an edge on another piece of paper is really cool. And I've taken a border like this, and I've had other things here, and I edged either side, and it looked really good. I don't have that to show you now. The other thing you can do with it is, let's try another one that stays on. The clouds one stays on. You can cut. Well, let's put it in here so we get straight cut. Even, you don't need to do a 12-inch piece. You can do a shorter piece. You just do it the same way, like that. And you just cut. There it is. And this is 3 cuts. Whoops, let's do one more to get the edge. There. And you have a real pretty border on your photo mat. So, and that can edge a piece of paper too, and look at how cute that is. So that's that. So suppose you have a strip and you want to make a border on that strip. But that strip, it fits fine in there, but it's not going to catch under here. Well, all you need to do is line that strip with some Post-it notes. Just a few pieces to hold it in place. As long as this side is lined up, you're good to go. Okay, so now let's line that up. Bring this down. The Post-it note holds it in place. And you're able to cut your border. And the same thing holds true with the Post-it notes. If you cut a border, okay, so that's on that side. Suppose you want it on the other side. Let's see. Now, I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know if this is going to work. It's kind of way in. If it were a little wider, I'm sure it would work, because you can do the same border or different borders on each side. Doesn't matter. But let's see how this works. See, I don't know if the cloud border is going to be too wide, but let's see what happens. We'll make sure that lines up. That holds it. Okay. It seems to move a little bit because it's kind of narrow. But I think we're going to get something interesting. Let's see. Now this is really cool. You can see I didn't practice this ahead of time. It looks like bubbles. So those clouds look like bubbles. What's on the other side? It's a plaid. That doesn't do anything for it, right? But it looks like bubbles. And look at how cute that would look on a page with bubbles. So that came out all right. So there are so many different things you can do with the Border Maker system. Now, I'm going to take the clouds out. Oh, let's see how it looks on the edge of the gray paper. Comes out really good. And then you can layer things as well, because clouds can be gray, right? So there's, look at how nice that looks on the edge of the gray. So if you cut another border, I'm looking around on my table if I can see another one that will go with it. I'm thinking white, but I don't have, oh, I can use this. I'll use this. So I'll put the white in. We'll see how that looks. And you can start at the top or the bottom. Doesn't matter. Okay. And you can see if you offset it, I use the back of this, but pay no attention to that other stuff. But if you flip it, if you have a plain white and you flip it, if I cut it on just on this side, let's try that. I'll cut it on this side. You can see that I'm getting these ideas as I'm doing this video, and it's I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't practice. So let's cut these clouds one more time. On the flip side, if this was plain white, the first one would have worked. All you would have had to do was flip the piece of cardstock over. But as you know, and I think I've said it before, these sheets that come in the paper packs are photo safe. So let's try that. There you go. And now you've got clouds in the sky up there, ready for your pictures and stuff. So that's another thing you can do with the Border Maker system. Now, another border that you can do is there are borders that fall right off the paper. And this one's current. It's Rolling Sunshine. But when I looked at it, I saw the sunshine, yes, but I also saw flowers. Now, is this what I want to use? No, I don't want to use this one. I want to use a red. Let's try this one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut two of these with the Rolling Sunshine. And sometimes if it's intricate, it's easier if you just pull that cartridge right out so it doesn't. There. Now it's good. There's one. And then we're going to cut another one. There we go. Sometimes if they're intricate like that, you have to treat them with a little respect. Like the cloud, that was very solid, but this is open, so you have to be careful, that's all. So now I want to get my two borders. I'm going to clear this mess. Okay. And I'm gonna place it. Let's see. Let me use this white underneath so it shows up. We're gonna stick two borders together and make a really cute border. So we've got that one. And at first I was going to use the cardstock, and then I saw this red paper and I liked it. And this one. Then we're going to stick them together. And to me, they're going to, look what I did. I tore it. So that's okay. We're going to stick them together with a sticker. A border sticker. Just have to be careful when I'm taking them out. And this is going up, I think. Oh, I tore it again. Look at that. They're sticking. So you just kind of stick the border together. Of course, I didn't practice this, so you can tell, right? And to me, that looks like it could be snowflakes, it could be poinsettias, but you've got a cute little border there. And I'm just going to fold this back so you can get a better look at it. And you've got a border that you stuck together with stickers. And I think I'll try another one because I didn't do such a good job. And actually the Santa is shorter. So why don't we cut one more border, and I'll use the cardstock this time so it's not so delicate. Although our cardstock is a little lighter weight now. This is the red shimmer. It's so pretty. Okay, let's try this. And we'll try the music notes with the holly. And maybe that'll work out a little better. Whoa. There we go. It's all trial and error when you're doing something on the fly. But I wanted to do something really nice, so I want you to get the full effect. So you've got Boilermaker cartridges. Some will punch out and stay on, like the picket fence. Some will fall right off, like this Rolling Sunshine. And some will just cut right on the edge and not punch out, but just like the clouds. You can always, if you have one that stays on the paper, you can always cut it to as wide as you want. So it's very versatile. So let's see. Let's see if we can do this again. We'll use the white as a background. We'll put those Rolling Sunshines there. Let's see if we can make that at 2 and 10. And 9 and 3 so that they're straight. And I think they should be a little closer. It depends on, you know, the Rolling Sunshine is rolling. It's a wavy, so it's kind of hard to get it just right. So now we have the music notes. Let's push that right up like that, as close as we can get it. The music notes and the holly. And I'm moving it, but you can get the idea. Look at that. To me, that looks like poinsettias. I mean, you can stretch your imagination for it to be just about anything, really. And what I would do, because the stickers is sticky, I don't want to put it on that. I'd put it on another piece of paper where the red would show up, like a piece of green. I have some green right here. And I'll cut maybe a 2-inch. 2-inch borders are kind of a good guideline. And there's border for you. There's a real good, yeah, that worked out really well. I like it. So you take, you just take the same border and you stick them together with a sticker. The ones that don't roll like that are a lot easier because you can abut them better. But this turned out really well, that Christmas border. I like it. Okay, so that's another way you can do it. The other thing you can do, and I think this will probably be the last one. This is the rose chain. It comes off. And this is a spring leaf. I'm not sure if they're in Last Chance right now. I know they were, but I'm not sure if they are. But we're going to combine them. And I think I've shown this on my videos before, but it's good to see it again. So what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to combine them. I'm going to cut. I'm going to make a border. And I know there's no green, but you're going to see what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to put the spring leaf in. And each one, there's 2 inches. So you know that one section is about 2 inches. So I'm punching the spring leaf. This is a really nice one. I'm punching it on that side. And I'm punching it on this side. Then I'm taking it out. And I'll punch 2 punches with the roses, and that combines really nice. You can do it this way. You can do every other one if you wanted. So the next thing I'm going to do is take some pink paper. This is the double chevron, and that's another one that punches out and stays on the edge, and it's really pretty. I have some to sell, but they're no longer available on my website. So if you'd like a double chevron, you can do a lot of neat things with that. So now I'm going to cut two. I'm going to make two more. Okay. And I do need a scissors. Wouldn't you know, I don't have a scissors here. Had my crop on Friday and everything is packed and it hasn't come upstairs yet. So, okay. So, and by the way, the crop was fun. You should come to my crops. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this here. And check that out. You've got your spring leaf with your little pink roses. So that's the kind of thing you can do. You can also take these, and it's great if you're a card maker. You can do some really cute things. And I know I'm going to have to... Oh, wait, I do have some scissors up here. I'm going to cut these. You don't have to keep them in a border. You can cut them. And put them on your cards. And take your pink roses and enhance it that way. I might have some more roses here, I'm not sure. And then you just need maybe some pretty background paper where that will help that stand out. And you've got a great card there. You can combine them like that on your scrapbook pages, on your cards. You can do a lot of different things with the Border Maker system. So I hope that you can put that on your wish list as well. It's not a big gift. But it's an affordable gift. And if you don't have one, I ask why. Because it's very versatile and you can do so much with your album making. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.